US Air Force will continue and buy the new F-15 even as they buy a large number of F-35 Joint Strike Fighter. Updated with the latest technology, the F-15X can carry nearly 24 air-to-air missiles and is likely to work together with stealth jets to deal with a fleet of enemy fighters. An article at Bloomberg revealed that the USAF would request 8 F-15X fighters in its budget. This service plans to buy 80 fighters for 5 years. That was enough to complete the 72-wing aircraft, divided into 3 squadrons from 24 aircraft each, with 8 spare parts. It's only a 5-year projection, and services can buy additional fighters outside of 2025. In the 1970s, most of the updates he has had have flown in the F-15 produced for other countries, with research and development being paid by countries such as Saudi Arabia and Qatar. This includes strengthening the fuselage to improve maneuverability and lifetime of the fuselage, providing more sophisticated fighter dogfighting capabilities greater than the original F-15 and an impressive airframe lifespan of 20,000 hours. The F-15X will also include a large flat panel display to display aircraft information, conformal fuel tanks to provide longer distances, a digital fly-by-wire control system, a new APG-82 radar, and an Eagle Passive Survivability Active Warning System (EPAWSS) for protection from air-to-air missiles. One thing the F-15X doesn't have is stealth capabilities, at least to the extent of new and newish planes such as the F-22 Raptor and F-35. The F-15 airframe was designed before stealth became something, and there wasn't much, apart from using radar-absorbing coatings, which could be done to improve the reduced radar signature. So, instead of being difficult to recognize, the F-15X will be armed. The aircraft will use the new AMBER missile rack for nearly 3 times the ability of air-to-air missiles, from 8 to 22. Why does the Air Force want to buy a better version of a longer non-stealth fighter when there are already many F-35s on the way? The theory is that the F-15X will complement the F-22 Raptor and the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter in air combat missions. The F-22 and F-35 can each carry only 6 and 4 air-to-air missiles, which are stored in internal weapon space. Both jets can attach to external poles to carry more weapons, but that will damage the carefully designed stealth profile. In battle, the Air Force can pair the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter with the F-15X, with the remaining F-35 hidden from enemy senses and quietly marking the target to kill the F-15X. With 22 missiles on the F-15X, this combination can take out many enemy planes before they run out of ammunition. Another theoretical mission for the F-15X is suppression of enemy air defense. Such units are specifically trained and equipped to hunt air defense systems on land, identify them and target them with radar tracking missiles. At present, this mission is assigned to single-seat F-16 fighters. A 2-seat airplane with plenty of space for pods of electronic warfare and ammunition shelves, and air-to-air missiles in case the fighters come to call him, will become a great wild weasel, as it is often called this plane. Supporters say the F-15X is intended to complement, not replace, the F-35. The lack of clandestine makes it quite clear that the F-15X can never replace a stealth fighter, but it can make stealth fighter aircraft better by acting as a flying magazine for jets that can only carry a number of missiles. With $80 million, the F-15X is a relatively inexpensive way to triple or even double the firepower of a pair of USAF fighter jets. Counter-contra that the F-15X took funds from the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter. Although the Air Force plans to continue to buy the same number of F-35s as before, those who oppose the purchase of the F-15X say that the new money can be used for more F-35s. Detractors argue that, given the increasingly sophisticated air and land threats to aircraft, all new aircraft must be SANT aircraft. The F-15X looks like gone, but many can happen in 5 years. If the defense budget stays flat or starts contracting over the next 2 years, buying a new fighter can fail, especially if only 80 planes are planned.